Welcome back to another edition of Down and Back with CornDoug. This is the CornDoug. Sorry if you're watching, if you're waiting, if you're here on the Friday and you're watching, a little bit of technical difficulties, couldn't get some stuff going. I got some new equipment from Matt at Octane, and just trying to get it running with the with my stuff I already had here. So a little bit of technical difficulties, a little late getting, but we got some stuff to go through. Fortunately, don't have someone on the show today either with a little bit of technical difficulties. Just couldn't get anyone, so or unable to do up some time. So we're gonna get another special guest on here next week. I'm not gonna say it now, but I think we're gonna go back outside North America again. So it should be another fun time just before Nationals. That show next week, just to kind of give you a heads up, will be early. I'm gonna probably throw it out on Thursday. We'll do a little bit competing with Trey on the Thursday with the throwdown. But so we'll get the down and back and then the throwdown, so the before and after. But because I will be in Cleveland, so if you are in Cleveland, look for the CornDoug. We will be doing a couple new segments, and I think they're going to be some fun. So I've already got some people in mind to be picking out who I might try and talk to in doing this up. But looking at the camera, Rob Chismark, I'm looking at you. You've been invading me, so I'm going to come in. I've already told you, I'm going to stalk you the whole weekend and be looking for you because I think we're going to have a lot of fun. So we'll get to Cleveland a little later on. We'll talk some bit about the conference tournament that we just had, the conference number 2 for ACL Canada. Great success in Peterborough. I don't know if you watched a little earlier in the week. I showed some video. We had the global news happened to come there, and it was great that they put it on their national website. So they did some filming. They talked to Adam, they talked to Matt, talked a bit to me, but just some great video, just showing some of the action there. A lot of great throwing. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk we'll get some hole shots in here. And then we'll talk about some other stuff. But just, off the top, remember, if you're liking the page, you're liking the show, go to the Facebook page, like the Facebook page, Down and Back of CornDoug, hit that right down below down there. I believe it's on, this side of your screen right here. There's a little red button, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Once we get to 100 subscribers, we'll go and we'll raffle off some bags. No cost to you. All you have to do is hit that little red button right there, and you can get yourself a chance to win a set of 4 Octane bags, courtesy of the CornDoug. And just trying to get the name out there, trying to get it out. Share if you like. You see the video, you share it. Share away. That can only help me, help Cornhole World, help anyone that we have on the show get exposure for them, because that's what we're here. Just trying to get that exposure out and get more people playing the game of cornhole. Also, with exposure, you'll see down below, again, straight down below, if you go into the description, you'll see where the Facebook page is, the Twitter account, how you can email the show. You can even buy merchandise on Teespring. We've got some new prices. We've lowered the prices on some of that stuff. But if you want to get some merchandise, you can get T-shirts, hoodies. You want little stickers to put on your whatever you're carrying your bags in. It's all on there. Just go and check it out, and if you want to get something, you can get something. Can't get it by the time the national comes now, but still, even the next the national, stop, say hi. I don't know if I'll have anything to give away. We're still working on that, but getting back in the show here now. We had the conference tournament. Great success. A lot of new people. A lot of people that knew me that I didn't know them. I knew them by name because I've talked about them before. But just a lot of great throwing. I think I almost nailed a couple of divisions who I thought was going to do well, and a lot of teams. There was some surprises. I'm going to run down the doubles winners. We had 3 divisions in the doubles: the advanced, competitive, and intermediate. Singles, we had the advanced, competitive, intermediate. Also had a novice division in there as well as the women. So we'll go through just those those are doubles, and the singles. You can check out the KW Cornhole website, kwcornhole.com. You can check out the full list there with the. You can check out the brackets with for all of those divisions, plus the blind draw, and the mixed doubles as well too. But yeah, like I said, great day of throwing. Kind of getting into how it finished up there. So advanced doubles, we had Jamie Cowan, Steve Pohl out on top. They threw great all day, and they ran into. If you watch the video, Matt's already got the videos up. You can see that they ran into. I called them the upstart kids during the show, but they're not kids at all. I don't think. Adam Hubbard, Brian St. Thomas. If you go back to last week, I said that they're going to be a couple guys to look out for, and they did it. They come through in flying colors, finishing second. So Adam Hubbard, Brian St. Thomas finishing second. They took out in the third place game. They took out Dean Lang and Adam Duncan, who actually finishing fourth. No surprise, they've hit a little bit of a lull. Was Scott Sullivan and Jeff Shantz. So I'm not sure just kind of what's going on there, but they finished down in fourth. So it was Jamie Cowan, Steve Pohl finishing first, Adam Hubbard, Brian St. Thomas in second, and then Dean Lang, Adam Duncan finishing third. Competitive division. Again, a lot of great throwers in that division. Coming out on top, Kirk Pearson, Steve Gibson. Steve Gibson, I was able to play blind draw with him. We made it a little far, not as far as we wanted to, but he was a solid thrower. So Kirk Pearson, Steve Gibson finishing first in competitive. Jerry Halfpenny, Ariel Pohl finishing second. Third was Joe Stevenson, who we haven't seen in a while, and Trevor Huber taking up third. The intermediate was a lot of people from Peterborough who I've heard about before. Haven't had a chance to see them play. I've seen one guy, Dave Hubbard, seen him play. He took first. Excuse me, with his partner Mike Ocher, who Mike was just, I've heard about these names. I've talked about them because I've seen them play or finish up. But just being able to see them play, Mike was just throwing again lights out. Like I keep saying lights out, but these guys were just throwing amazing. So Dave Hubbard and Mike Ocher finishing first. You got Mike Taylor, Mike Broccoli finishing second. Third was Blake Parnell and Aaron Taylor, who just another great thrower. All three divisions had some really great games in them, and I'm thinking there's just going to be a lot of great stuff. Weather was a little unruly, so the guys from Dundas weren't able to make it out, but yeah, they would have made it a lot better. So but the Peterborough guys really showed up, really showed how good they are. So I can't wait to get one tournament where we have almost all of the conference in playing, because it's just going to be it's going to be super competitive, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see. So then going on to singles here. Singles, we went back to the rightful place, I think, with the advanced singles. Scott Sullivan taking first in the advanced. Dean Lang finishing third. Corey Goldbeck had his throwback on. He finished third. So that's the advanced was Scott Sullivan, Dean Lang, Corey Goldbeck. Competitive division. Again, it's like I don't want to say I called it, but I kind of called it. Brian St. Thomas finished second, his last in the regional tournament. So this is now his second tournament, stepping up to a conference, and he takes first place in the competitive division. Mark Cullicutt finishing second, with Steve Gibson finishing third. So it's St. Thomas, Cullicutt, and Gibson, 1, 2, 3 in the competitive. The intermediate division was Mike Ocher finishing first. He had a couple great games with Dave Hubbard in that final. So you'll be able to see all the finals. You can see online on the KW Cornhole Facebook page. But yeah, Dave Hubbard finishing second. Finishing third was Aaron Taylor. And like I said, you're hearing some of these names come up, but there was just amazing competition all day. So that was the intermediate. We had the novice division, and it was great to see some names. Adam said some of these are playing in the social division on Wednesdays in Peterborough, but Erica O'Brien finishing first, Steve Curtis finishing second, and Charlie Moffat finishing third. Like I said, more great throwing by them all day. Their first tournament. A lot of these people here, it was their first time being at a tournament, and just with the way they handled themselves, the way they played, was just great. We went to a women's division. That one there. Another name we haven't seen in a while, Kim Vivian, who just was again throwing great. She can throw with the best of them. She finished first. She beat Nicole Hubbard, finished second, and third was Kim's sister-in-law, Teresa Vivian. So it was Kim Vivian first. Nicole Hubbard was in second, and Teresa Vivian finishing third. So there's a rundown of the doubles and the singles from the conference event. You're going to see some of those names going in the national down to Cleveland here coming up. You're going to see Jamie and Steve are going to ride that wave. They had I believe a third place in the last regional, a first place now in the conference. They're going to go down, try and keep that going in Cleveland. Scott Sullivan's going to try with a new partner with Matt Plyle down there. Trying to think of who else we have going down. So we got Paul Marshall and Phil Tavares will be playing together. Myself will be with Joe Oliveira. So there's our teams right there. And then we also have, I believe that's all that I can remember off right now. I'm probably missing someone, but yeah. So that's coming down to Cleveland. So coming to Cleveland, like I said off the top, that I'll be doing a couple new segments down there. So if you see me, say hi. I may ask you if you want to come on and start throwing some bags, maybe, possibly, or just give a talk. We'll look for us to go live a couple times, just to show what's going on and talking with some of the other players there. Then it's hopefully, I'm not sure we'll make it to the Sunday. I know I'll probably not be watching on the Sunday, but just it's going to start out with the Crew Cup going right ahead at 9:00 Friday morning. So that should be fun. And as well, I've put it on the Facebook page. If you're there the Thursday night in Cleveland, the Thursday before March 12th, check out, get a hold of Sato Soto for his Cancer Sucks fundraiser. He's going to have some doubles, some singles tournaments. They're limited in space, so if you're seeing this here, you want to get into it, and you're going to be there the Thursday night. Get in touch with Sato Soto, get in those tournaments, because I think it's going to be booked up real quick. Also keep watching him. He's had a couple mystery box cancer fundraisers the last couple weeks. I heard he's got a real big one coming up next week. So if you can get into that to help out some good causes, get in there, check them out. And so that's it for our updates for the conference and what's going to be going on in Cleveland. Hole shots this week, not really much to talk about. I think what I'm going to say is we've had, with our new players that have come out and started playing, notice they're not playing bad. Like we had, even in KW here, we had Terry McDougall finish third place in our league this year, or in this session. This is only a second session, and we've had a lot of people saying, "Oh, well, you got to, you're doing good now. You got to move up," or you've done good in your first two tournaments. You got to move up to the next level. I think let's not rush a lot of these players. I think a lot of people are saying, yeah, they need to rush up. Let's, maybe they've just caught lightning in a bottle. Let's get them used to playing the game, getting to know a little more strategy of the game, before we start really moving those people up. Because we want to have more people in our advanced, in our whatever division. but I think we just got to pump the brakes with some of these people a little bit and just let them kind of progress at their own pace, if you will. We, like I said, we all want to have those big numbers in our top divisions, but just, you know what, that base has got to build. So let's build that bottom base to get them. So once you have more players there, there's gonna be a natural progression, natural push up in the divisions. But let's let these people progress at their own pace. When they feel comfortable, they know they're gonna want to move up. And plus, they'll, if they're smart enough, which we know they are, they're gonna know that, you know what, it's time for me to move up. Nobody really wants to be that sandbagger running down in a lower division. Just let that progression happen naturally. That there's going to be a natural push getting people up into those upper divisions. So it's just, you know what, let's let them get their feet, then go. Like we had, Adam Hubbard, in Peterborough there, he played competitive for a while, and then this last one he just said, let's take a flyer and let's see how we do in the doubles. And look how him and Brian St. Thomas did. So let's let the people progress that at their own pace, and just, we're all here for fun, especially on a league night. Let's just have some fun, right? Fun is is what we want to do. So there's my whole shot for this week. Other than that, I've already talked about. I'm looking at my list here. We've already talked about our 100 subscriber contest. That little side of the button right there. Hit that little red subscribe button. Even hit the bell. Then when I put stuff out, even when I'm putting it out late, like I am today. But yeah, check it out. Keep watching. Keep having fun. Check out that Octane website. The website's right here. OctaneCornhole.com. Check out Matt. We've been getting he's been getting a lot of great reviews on his bags. I know there's been a couple other podcasts do the reviews, and they're liking the bags. So just keep throwing those bags, keep throwing those Octane bags, keep throwing them, keep having fun, and we'll catch you next week. We'll catch you early next week. Look for the new video out on Thursday. Then we will see you bright and early in Cleveland, throwing bags at the Cornhole Mania. So until then, keep throwing those bags, keep having fun, and we'll catch you next time.